Michigan coach talks about what he likes about his 2018 recruiting class on the first day of the early signing period on Wednesday. Angelique S. Chengelis, Detroit News. Michigan's incoming group is boosted significantly if OLE Mississippi quarterback Shea Patterson is ruled immediately eligible. Photo, Thomas Graining, Associated Press. For Michigan State, no drama, no big noise, not much different than normal. That's perfectly fine with Mark D'Antonio, who seldom veers from his recruiting strategy. For Michigan, no drama, no big noise, but different than normal? It sure seemed that way, as college football launched its first early signing period Wednesday and Jim Harbaugh didn't unveil the usual collection of shiny baubles. Oh, the Wolverines did well by most standards, just not quite as starry as their accustomed standards, with no celebrated 5 stars. According to Recruiting Services, Michigan's 16 recruit group ranks anywhere from 11th to 16th in the country, 3rd in the Big Ten behind Ohio State and Penn State. Michigan State's 20-member class ranks between 18th and 28th, 4th to 6th in the Big Ten. Those numbers could change, as most programs still have a few prospects to pursue into the February signing period, but the bulk of committed players signed early. And 2 notable takeaways from Michigan and Michigan State: the Spartans seemed to get a boost from their 9-3 rebound season, while the Wolverines' 4-loss campaign didn't stir as much interest among elite prospects as Harbaugh has in the past. A little perspective, though. If you factor in Mississippi transfer quarterback Shea Patterson, a one-time 5-star recruit, Michigan's incoming group is boosted significantly, especially if Patterson is ruled immediately eligible. But after back-to-back top 8 classes, Harbaugh and his staff had to do a little scrambling. Was it out of necessity, or a slight shift in the program's philosophy, perhaps trusting its own staff evaluations rather than chasing stars? Probably a bit of both. Leading up to signing day, the Wolverines added an unheralded receiver, Ronnie Bell, who had committed to playing basketball at Missouri State. They also flipped fullback Ben Van Sumeren from Iowa, which had flipped him from Western Michigan, and added another under-the-radar recruit, German defensive end Julius Wells-Joff, a former Georgia Tech commit. Making vows while D'Antonio was happily announcing every Spartan recruit had signed by 10:30 a.m., Michigan was losing out on 5-star defensive lineman Iabi Anoma, who chose Alabama, as expected. Michigan's highest-ranked commit, 4-star linebacker Otis Reese, didn't sign Wednesday, and is being hotly pursued by Georgia. No one should fret much for the Wolverines. They did land 7 4-star players, including tight end Mustafa Muhammad, and a batch of touted defensive players. And again, more could sign in February. MSU coach Mark D'Antonio talks about the 2018 recruiting class. Matt Charbonneau: "The thing I like best was, there were guys who really wanted to be at Michigan," Harbaugh said. "There's no one in this class that thinks they're doing us the favor.